is because I think it's important for you guys to understand that this is not something I'm just gonna hand you meals to cook and that's what you're gonna get. Because at the end of the day, this is a lifestyle, okay? So if I hand you a diet plan and I say, okay, here's this for 20 days, you're not gonna keep doing that for the rest of your life. What I want to teach you is how to live a healthy lifestyle, how to make good choices on your own based on some guidelines that I'm going to give you in this meal plan, okay? There are vegan options for protein on this list, which is really cool. So you're going to have some really great resources with this. So on the front page, you're going to notice there's 5 boxes. One is fruits and vegetables, one is protein, seeds and dressings, healthy fats and oils, and then carbohydrates. Okay, so you're gonna have 5 boxes of lists of foods that you can choose from. And then I'm gonna give you some other lists that I'll share with you guys as we progress through to kind of give you some other options as well, but these are kind of your basics, okay? So at the bottom here, you're gonna see food group and then portion size for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it'll say fruits and vegetables, you want 1 1/4 cup for your meals. And then I'll show you how that correlates on the next page here. But this is gonna give you kind of your portion sizes for each meal, okay? Now on the second page, you're gonna see a little table that says breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, okay? How this is broken down is that how much of each item you should have. So first, for example, breakfast, 4 to 6 ounces of a protein, 1 cup of a carb or fruit, 1 cup of veggie, and 1 tablespoon of a fat. Okay, so that's kind of your guideline for breakfast. So you can come to your front side, kind of get an idea of what you want for those meals, and then fit that in 4 to 6 ounces, et cetera, okay? Your snack should be 2 to 3 ounces of protein or 1/2 cup of a carb, okay? The reason that you would have a carb as a snack is if it's your pre-workout snack. So if you're gonna have a snack right before you come to workout, I would choose a carb over a protein, okay? And that explains it in this page here. I'll talk about pre-workout meals, okay? So you're gonna kind of follow this table as you go through your days. There are 3 meals here and 2 snacks. I want to have you guys keep in mind something too. I am not a nutritionist, I am not a dietitian, so I cannot write you a meal plan out. What I can give you are some guidelines that I have been following and that some of my clients, former clients, current members have been following for several months and years, and it has worked very, very well, okay? So if you have any special dietary needs, or anything like that, please speak with your physician or come and talk to me and I will help guide you in the right direction, okay? So if there's any special dietary things that you have going on, please let me know and I'll help guide you in the right direction on how to figure that out and how to make that work with the meal plan, okay? All right, so you're gonna get a little macronutrient cheat sheet. So obviously, as many of you guys know, the nutrition program that I run here is tracking macros. I feel like it works really well because I feel like you can kind of create a lifestyle around that. Now, some people are different than others, obviously. It works for some, it doesn't work for others. The majority of the people that I've worked with, it works really well with. So this kind of gives you a little bit of a cheat sheet. So it'll go all of the items that have just carbs, things that have carbs and protein, things that are just protein, things that have protein and fat, and then things that are just fat. So it's kind of going to give you this and this, this and this, and then this. So it kind of gives you some more options to kind of play with up here, okay? Because not everything is just a carb and just a protein, right? Some things have fat and carbs, some things have fat, carbs, and protein. But 9 times out of 10, the thing that's on the carb list has the most carbs and a little bit of fat and a little bit of protein. That's why it's on the carb list. Does that make sense? Okay, so use this cheat sheet. It's gonna just give you more food than what's on this list. It's a different list, okay? So just keep using the list, all right? Now you can get creative too. If it's just because it's not on the list, you can always message me or Ashley or someone to be like, hey, this isn't on my list, was it something I can have? Sure, like we'll give you an answer, okay? A couple notes that I put in here, and I actually changed this a little bit from what you got. I added a few things on the note list. So the first thing is this is a sample macro cheat sheet for what macros are in different foods. Now, you don't necessarily have to track. You are so pretty.
I know, they're
You don't have to track. It's not like you're tracking macros, but like at the end of the day, you all eat macronutrients. Proteins, fats, and carbs, that's a macronutrient. So when I say macros, that's what I'm talking about, okay?
I know.
This will help you design your meals in a way that makes sense based on the recommendations above, okay? So each meal is gonna have macronutrients. It's gonna have a protein, it's gonna have a fat, it's gonna have a carb, okay? Track your food. Please, please track your food. In MyFitnessPal, in a food log, something. Track.
Your iPhone has, in the health app, you can track your nutrition.
like track your food. I track my food every day, okay? Because if I don't know what I'm putting in my body, 9 times out of 10, I'm just not putting enough in it. It's not that you're putting too much, you're just not putting enough. I eat like 1,900 calories a day, okay? Because and I don't work out any more than any of you guys do, okay? I don't. I'm not any more active. But that's how active, when you're doing these workouts, your body needs to be fueled. And when you fuel it, it's just the craziest anomaly, like that you just start to lose weight when you eat more food, okay? But you have to eat, so track your food. You should be eating anywhere, I would recommend anywhere from 1,300 to 1,500 calories a day, if not more. If you're feeling hungry at the end of the day, if you get to the end of the day, you've eaten all of your meals and you're sitting at night and you're sitting there and you're starting to feel hungry, first go drink a glass of water, wait 20 minutes. If you're still hungry, eat either 20 grams of carbs and I put this in here, okay? Either eat a snack with 20 grams of carbs or 10 grams of protein, either one, okay? So like yogurt and fruit, great evening snack just to keep you full, but you're not completely throwing your whole day off, okay? If you're hungry, ladies, drink a glass of water first, wait 20 minutes. If you're still hungry, then you need to eat. Don't ignore that. Don't ignore that feeling, okay? Eat if you need to. And I put that in here so you know, okay? So a couple of just tips I put on the back side of this. First is your pre-workout meal. You want to try to eat the majority of your carbs around your workouts, okay? Because your body goes to carbohydrates first for energy, okay? So when you're working out, your body goes directly to your glycogen stores first, pulls all of those out for energy, and then it starts to go elsewhere. So when you're eating your carbs around your workouts, that means your body is using them and not storing it as fat. So that's why you want to try to eat your carbs around your workouts, okay? So that's what I said in the snacks when I say protein or carb. Don't eat a protein before your workouts, because protein is the slowest digesting macronutrient there is. And it is the hardest thing for your body to digest. Protein is very, very hard on your body. That's why eating too much protein can actually make you sick. Okay, so don't eat protein before your workouts, eat it after. Okay, carbs first before your workouts. Okay, water consumption. You should be drinking at least half of your body weight in ounces of water a day. Okay, so think about it. If you only go through a day and you drink a bottle of water, you need to start drinking more water. Okay, not only does it help in fat loss and weight loss, but it helps with brain function, right? You gotta stay hydrated. I believe your brain is like 90% water or something like that. Somebody wanna like give me statistics on that? I know your brain is made up of a lot of water. So if you're dehydrated, you're not thinking straight, you're not working at your fullest potential. So hydrate yourself, right? Hydrate, not only to lose weight and fat, but to hydrate and keep your brain moving too, all right? Alcohol consumption. Oh, this is a fun one. All right, so here's my caveat with alcohol, you guys. Keep in mind that alcohol does nothing for you nutritionally, so don't even try to trick yourself.
Mentally.
Don't even. I said nutritionally. Nutritionally, so don't even try to kid yourself and try to convince me that there's protein in wine, because you're going to be
I definitely don't agree.
Right, okay? So, alcohol, all alcohol is fat and carbs. That's all it is. That's it. There is nothing else in it other than fat and carbs. That's it, okay? So if you're going to have a drink, you need to replace a fat or a carb in here. But but you only have one serving of, you have only 1, 2, 3 servings of carbs a day, and you know you're not just gonna drink all day long, okay? And only 2.5 servings of fat. You're not drinking. So, this is my note, listen up. If you are going to drink, you need to replace a carb or a fat in your day for 1 to 2 drinks only. And I put only in capital letters, okay?
Oh, you're gonna get tipsy.
5 ounces of wine.
I was gonna say, wait, 12 ounces?
5 ounces of wine is 1 serving, or 1 ounce of liquor. That's a serving. 5 ounces of wine, 1 ounce of liquor.
Excuse me, restaurants.
What about beer?
9. Like, there's no 5.
So any more than that, listen.
Okay.
Any more than that, and you could be throwing your day way off track. So keep that in mind. Alcohol will throw you off track faster, because not only is it just fat and carbs, it's an appetite increase, like it increases your appetite, so you will start just making shitty decisions. We've all done it. Trust and believe that, okay? So keep that in mind, ladies. If you really want to get the most out of this 28 days, just keep that in check. I'm not saying don't do it at all, I'm just saying be conscious. Okay, if you're gonna drink wine, make sure it's like red wine, not sweet red wine. Dry red wine is good, it's better. And then clear liquors, vodkas, gins, rums, anything clear. Whiskey is not bad, but be careful of your mixers, right? Juice mixers, no go. Pop mixers, as long as it's diet, you're okay. Okay? And I'm gonna share some really cool things that I have on my phone for, I think I shared something in the group the other day about alcohol, like kind of a this or that kind of a thing, so take a look at that, all right? So that's my thing on alcohol. I'm not gonna preach to you. It's your body, you'll do what you want, but just know that, okay?
I feel preached to.
It is recommended that you use, so supplements. It is recommended that you use some kind of a post-workout supplement to help aid in fat loss and lean muscle gain, okay? Drinking a post-workout shake is one of the most important and the coolest things you can ever do for your body after a workout, okay? People do not get muscle by not drinking some kind of a post-workout protein. It just helps you build lean muscle. It's not gonna make you bulky, okay? I drink post-workout, I don't feel like I look bulky, but I'm lean, right? Because I drink a post-workout shake and I put a post-workout carb in my shake. So the Formula 1 and the Ignition is a beautiful marriage for post-workout, and it's delicious, okay? And your body loves it, okay? BCAAs helps with soreness, right? How many of you drink BCAAs right now or during your workouts? Okay? You can tell a difference. It doesn't completely take your soreness away, but it freaking helps, right? How many of you drink a post-workout protein shake every day? Yes, and it helps. You can tell, it helps, okay? So make sure if you guys have questions on that, I can answer questions. You can place an order. We're ordering this week, okay? So place an order if you need it, but just keep that in mind. Supplements, a fish oil, some kind of a fish oil is really good, a multivitamin, right? Take care of yourselves, ladies. Okay, take care of yourselves. Don't just do the bare minimum. If you're gonna do this, go all the way. All right?
If we're doing a post-workout shake, do you want us to?
Nope, I don't want you to add that in here. Do not count that in here as a meal or a snack. Nope, nope. It should just be something you do. Nope, because there's not enough in it for it to make a difference. Especially if you're drinking the Formula 1, like there's just not enough in it for it to make a difference in your day. It's just good for recovery. Okay. And then last but not least, I have some resources on here. So I put skinnytaste.com. Who's used skinnytaste.com? So good, right? Skinnytaste.com is a website that has thousands and thousands and thousands of recipes on it. And they're healthy recipes. And they're all categorized out. There's vegetarian stuff on there, there's beef recipes, there's chicken recipes, there's appetizers, and they're really good recipes. And they're easy, they're not hard.
There's buffalo chicken dip on there.
Yes, it's so good, okay? So use the rest, and a lot of times it will break down the calories per serving, it will have the macronutrients on there, it will kind of give you a breakdown of stuff. So use that, right? Hungry Girl. HungryGirl.com is another really great one. She's actually got some really good skinny cocktails recipes that I've used before. There's a skinny margarita I've had of hers before, so good, and very, very few calories, okay? Another one that I added on here is called eatthismuch.com, okay? If you are somebody that just really doesn't want to do any work at all, go to eatthismuch.com in there. It has two versions. The first version is if you put the number of calories you want to consume in a day in their calculator, it will literally spit out an entire day's worth of recipes that calculate to that many calories. If you do the paid version, you can actually put your macro calculator. You can put your macro targets in there, and it will spit out an entire day's worth of food and recipes that fit those macro targets. So if you just want it done for you, go to that website because it will help you tremendously. Okay, and it's not hundreds of dollars. Maybe $9.99 for it to use it, right? It helps you. Is that okay? So use that, and then obviously MyFitnessPal. Use ladies. And you know what? $9.99 to upgrade to the premium, but it's worth it. It's worth it. There's so many more features. I can put my own macro targets in there. I like being able to do that because it just lets me know I'm doing something right? Can I tell you that when Marcia was gone in the house for 6 weeks, I tracked my macros for 6 weeks and I lost 17 pounds in 6 weeks.
And the health app too, you can do nutrition.
Yeah, and then the health app, if you have an iPhone. I really like my Fitness Pal because a child could use it. And the food list, like the searching in the food list, there's so much food in there, like everything. You can scan barcodes, everything, okay? So please use that stuff, all right? This meal plan is not designed to give you a done-for-you approach. This is like, I gave you a resource, now you need to use it, okay? Because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna give you a handout in this lifestyle. Nobody's just gonna come give you a quick fix and be like, here you go, you're skinny tomorrow, have fun. Like, we all know that shit does not happen, okay? Because some of us have all tried some crazy stuff, okay? And we're still all sitting here, including myself, okay? So, just know that that is a resource for you to use, okay? Use it, it will help, I promise. And also, please don't be afraid to reach out in the group page and get active in there. Ask questions, tag me and stuff. If you have questions with things, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm a resource. That's why I'm here, okay? I'm here to help you create a lifestyle that you love and that you can live every single day and still get results, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, so that's the meal plan. Next thing is working out at least 3 times a week. You need to be here at least 3 times a week, okay? We will keep track of that. That is something we will keep track of. So if you are not here 3 times a week and you have the highest percentage of weight loss at the end of the game, guess what? You are disqualified. Okay? You need to be here 3 times a week. So get your classes booked. All right? 3 times a week is the minimum. At least 3 times a week, if not more. Did you want to say something? No? No. Okay. What? What? Oh, okay. I was like, what? Anyways, okay. Okay, so work out at least 3 times a week, follow the meal plan, and then the team with the highest percentage of weight loss together combined wins $100 gift card. Actually, we're gonna do it to dinner. I really want you guys to go out as a team and celebrate as a team and go to dinner together. I just think the camaraderie and the community and like finding that accountability buddy could be a lifelong relationship that you will love forever. So we were like, we don't want to just give you cash and you guys go your own separate ways. Like, we want you guys go out for dinner, like have a night with each other, have some drinks. Like Cinco de Mayo is the day after your weigh-in, so like go have some margaritas, right? The day of the weigh-in, right? So that night you can go have some margaritas, right?
The skinny ones.
Yeah, the skinny ones, all right? So, the other thing that we're gonna do this time around is we are going to do a point system too for additional prizes, okay? So, there is a way for you guys to earn extra points. And Ashley, of course, you know, if you see anything around here that's creative, it is not me. It is Ashley. Okay, so she created this really sweet thing last night. Okay. So let's do, okay, where was that? Oh, you sent it to me and Marcia. Okay, so you can earn points by doing a few things. Number 1, on Sundays, if you meal prep and you post a meal prep pic in the group page, the elite page, if you're not in it, let us know. You, Christine, and Evelyn will get you guys in there because I know you're in the challenger group, so we'll put you in the elite. Right. Thank you. All right, if you post a meal prep pic on a Sunday, you get 5 points. And it's 5 points per person, so you could get 10 points as a team. Okay? If you work out on a Monday, every day you work out, you get 1 point. Okay, every day. If you check in on Facebook when you come to the studio for your workouts, on your personal page, you get 1 point. Okay, so for every check-in, you get 1 point. You need to show the front desk because we're going to have a little sheet and a binder that we will mark. Okay? On Wednesdays, if you work out on Wednesdays, Marcia has created special 28-day challenges on the Wednesday workouts for the next 4 weeks. Okay? And it's just for the 28-day challengers. It's a burnout at the end of each class. So if you are here on a Wednesday class, number 1, you will have a special challenge. Number 2, you get 3 points on Wednesdays. Okay? So instead of 1 point, it's 3. Yep. So that's that. And then that's it. So make sure that you're checking in on Facebook, that you're posting your meal prep pics, and that you're coming in on Wednesdays for the burner. All right? So, that if you guys, the team with the highest points at the end, so it doesn't have to be the same team that wins the whole thing. The team with the highest number of points gets $25 each. Okay? Cash. Yes. All right?
Second place.
Tell us like, just come on, second place.
All right? So, that is the requirements. 3 classes a week minimum. The points are your choice. Okay? If as a team you're like, we're going to go for the points, then make that
What if
decision
I
as a
wanna
team.
win both?
If you want to win both, then you better go for it. All right? Now, make sure you're exchanging information with your teammates. Make sure you're checking in with each other, right? Did you come to class today, right? Have something where you guys always check in after classes. Whatever you're doing to keep each other accountable, be a team, okay? This is the cool part about this is that somebody else is doing this with you, right? So you're dependent on each other, right? So you don't want to be the asshole that lets your partner down, right? Nobody wants to be the short end of the stick, right? Okay? So keep that in mind. Like even for me, I'm like, damn, I got a partner now. Right? Okay, so use that as motivation, okay? So meal plan, 3 workouts a week, the extra points, we'll print out those things, and we'll put your team names. Make sure you guys send your team names if you haven't done so already. Make sure you send those to Ashley so that she can get your team names on your sheets, and we will keep track of your teams for the points. Okay, when you're checking it on Facebook, you need to make sure that you show Ashley or me or Amy or Katrina, whoever is at the front desk, or Gabby, whoever
And the
it is.
day of, please don't show me 3 days later.
Yeah, don't be like, it's Wednesday, but I checked in on Saturday, like the day
The
of.
day of, show us when you check in.
Yeah,
It just
otherwise
makes it
it's-
so much easier
Yes,
than having
it's
everyone.
just way too hard to keep track of, right? That's right, so each one is, yep.
Yeah.
He's like, where's the ball? All right, so that's that. Any questions on anything that I just went over? This is very plain and simple. I did not make this complicated, okay? This is easy, 28 days to crush it, okay? 28 days, what do you, yes,
Do the level 1 bars count towards anything?
they should be a snack.
One a day.
One a day.
That's it.
I mean, I
get
do
it, they're
eat them
like crack.
daily.
I get it. The level 1 bars are like crack, one a day, because they are high in fat and they are high in carbs, okay, and calories. All right. I love them dearly, but they take up so much of my macros. I'm just like, oh, is it really worth it?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So 1 a day, please. I love them dearly too. Trust me, but like 1 a day, not like 3. Okay. Any other questions? Set an intention for this, ladies. Set an intention. What is your team gonna accomplish at the end of this? Right? Set an intention with your teammate and get it done. All right? Yeah.
Pictures post to the elite page.
Yes.
Or that group thing you made.
Nope, the elite page.
Okay.
But when you check in, that's on your personal.
Right. Yeah, I didn't know if we were doing a
Yes.
separate.
Did you guys see the new sign?
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's even prettier at night. It's even prettier.
I know. It's so side by side, so you can now see the sign like from a mile.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
Does anyone
okay.
here not have a partner yet besides
Evelyn and Angela
Beautiful.
and Gabby.
And Gabby, and Anna's gonna do it too. She's gonna get measured on Monday.
Anna, so you and Anna can be
Do you want to be with Anna or do you want to be?
with somebody else?
It's up to you.
You and Anna want to be partners? Okay. And then Evelyn and why don't we put Evelyn and Angela
Angela.
together? You guys want to be partners? Yeah, cool. All right. Make sure you guys exchange information with your partners.
Make it fun.
Yes, make
Oh my
it
God.
fun.
I'm
Have
gonna.
we done this? Something similar?
Yeah.
Well, Gabby is my partner this time, so I just
came,
gotta
okay,
get.
number one,
Wait,
who
what?
in here came in on a 6-week
Gabby's my
challenge?
partner.
Who in here
Wait,
came in on a 6-week
what?
challenge? Who got here on a 6-week challenge? Okay.
Wow,
Christine,
there's a
raise
lot
your
of
hand.
people here that haven't done that.
You didn't ask about 12 weeks.
12 weeks? Yes, 12 weeks. Some of you came in on a 12 week. Yeah. Anybody done it like a weight loss program that we've done in the past? Anybody?
And
Yeah?
I've done it for 6 weeks.
Yep, 6
I mean,
weeks,
but I
yeah.
didn't, that wasn't why
That's how
I
you
paid.
came.
No.
I made
just
Selma
walked
carry
in.
around dumbbells the first day she was here.
Yeah.
Didn't I? Yeah, I made her carry around 15.
You wanna lose 20 pounds here?
I made her carry around dumbbells. I did. And then I made her call her husband while she was sitting with
I was like, oh, let me talk to my husband and then I'll get back to you. She's like, no, call him.
Yep. And she's still here 3 years later. 2.5 years later?
Yeah, 2.5
Yeah,
hours.
almost 3. So keep in mind, ladies, that like Amy said, make this fun,
Yes.
right? Like make it fun, but
Get
make it
team
challenging,
t-shirts.
right? Like get
You can get so
shirts.
silly with stuff. and
Right.
just, Like,
Yeah.
and you have a bad day. I mean, it's gonna happen. It happens. Get over it. Just make the next day better.
Didn't you say Amy does things with one leg? What did you say?
Oh, Lisa, because Lisa's got a knee problem.
Yeah.
I was like, Amy can help you because she's really good. She just came off a knee surgery, so like she can really help.
One
She's
leg
good.
squats.
One leg squat.
Pistol squat.
All right, then, any other questions for me?
Is there a final day?
Yep. So final weigh-in day is
May 5th at 1 o'clock.
May 5th at 1 o'clock. May 5th at 1 o'clock is the final weigh-in. Fine. All right, we will make sure to post in the group page and tag you guys in the points check-in and like kind of just rerun through everything. You will get your meal plan in your email. I will be sending this PDF to you today, okay? Once I get home with my laptop, I will shoot this out to you guys all in the email. I will also include everything I went over today. How many times a week you gotta come, how you get points, etc., etc., etc. Just recap everything so everything is very clear. Yes?
3 times a week, so if I come Monday, Tuesday, 1 week, and then I do 4 times the
No,
following week.
it has to be 3 times a week.
Gotcha.
Yes. It's not that, it's 3 times a week. You need to be here.
Everyone email me, Ashley at LadyStrong Fitness with your team name, please. Just everyone, even if you've already posted it somewhere, so I have them all in one spot. That would be fantastic.
And then one last thing, if you guys decide to reorder any of your supplements today, if you guys want to do that, I will give you 10% off of your order today. Just you challengers. So if you guys want to order supplements, mark them down, get the sheet.
Put a
and
little
I will
star by your name.
Put your star by your name and we'll give you guys 10% off of your order. Sound good? All right, any other questions? Are you guys ready to do this? You ready to rock and roll? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?